Hello, beautiful Taurus, my Taurus gang. Now, y'all got extra cards, and I ain't mad at it because it's Taurus, okay? But, okay, this reading could resonate for you if you are a Taurus or if you have a lot of Taurus in your chart. Remember, this is not only for Taurus suns. So if this video, it doesn't resonate with you and you're a Taurus, look at your other placements. Look at your rising girl or guy, look at your stuff. Anyways, this is also a timeless reading, so whenever you watch it, this could resonate for you. Remember, never force it. So if this is not your Taurus story, it's fine. And some people also, I never really talk about this, but you can also watch this on behalf of a Taurus. But at the same time, I'm kind of iffy about that because you don't know what that Taurus is going through. So I digress. So the overall energy for my Taurus is I'm getting a lot of different messages, okay? So it's very interesting that your overall energy is the King of Pentacles. Now, for some of you guys, this is you guys feeling really comfortable during this COVID season, just chilling in the house, feeling really grounded. Some of you guys could have pets. It's really the energy of being very adaptable. Like, this is very adaptable for Taurus. It's funny because I feel like a Taurus is either raging or it's chilling. It's grazing or it's like raging. And right now, the energy is very peaceful and very calm. This could be you just feeling comfortable, feeling like you have enough, you have enough money, you're comfortable. This is how Taurus likes to feel. Or this could be, the energy of someone that you're around that just feels like they could be a little bit older than you. Just a calm presence in your life after a lot of raging, we'll just call it, because the bull will rage. Now, it's interesting how we think about the bull and then the red flag, someone messing with you and you kind of feeling like defensive. This is that defensive energy in the past. So with 7, some of you guys could be seeing 777. 7 could be significant to you. But how I'm seeing this is, it says Valor at the top. This is the 7 of Wands. And I love the arrows. Now, the arrows, I was reading them as like, yep, I'm the one. I got this shit. Like, I got this. But it's actually arrows being targeted at you. But I'm not seeing it that you feel that way. I'm seeing that you guys were easy. It was like almost like it could be haters. It could be circumstance. It could be life. Like, life tried to throw things at you, but you just weren't bothered because you were focused on winning. You were focused on yourself. You were focused on what you were learning in this season. Like, even how she's wearing the red cloak that's on fire, it's kind of giving me the raging bull. Like, maybe people try to provoke you because Taurus, that's the thing. If you ain't I don't know if you've ever seen a Taurus like go off. Taurus they rarely go off. We rarely go off like traditional, most Taurus, unless they have like an Aries moon or something like that, or lots of fire in them. But most Taurus don't be going off unless they're provoked. And this is giving me an energy where life just threw everything at y'all, like everything. And this looks like you were very grounded, even though you felt like your world was on fire. It could be in any area of your life, but this is kind of like that Phoenix energy rising from the trauma. So it's almost like you were untouchable even though you were going through the fire. And it's interesting because that Phoenix energy, there's like a death and rebirth. And like I said, if you've watched any of the other videos for this time, everyone has like these rebirth, death, tower, all these different energies. And you guys in your past have the Judgment. So the Judgment energy is that rebirth. You see, it's almost like you were forged in the fire and that Phoenix energy rose up. So maybe everything was coming at you. It could be your family, it could be relationships, that just lots of areas of life. I don't see it being one area, but it's kind of like it's almost like you guys this year have grown through the mud. And even the 20s giving me 2020 vibes. Like, this year you guys have really grown and blossomed and you were just so graceful about it. Like, you don't look like, maybe things were going on in your life, but you just don't look like it. You don't look like your struggle. And that's why this comfortable energy is here. Maybe there was a lot of fear and you just let it go. There could have been things that you just let go. Now, this is Scorpio energy as well. So you could have been dealing with a Scorpio. It could have happened in Scorpio season. But regardless, I'm feeling like you guys are just taking care of yourself. And what we have here is self-care is not a selfish act. It's a necessity. So maybe some people look at you as selfish, like for doing things, maybe spending money, maybe making your house more comfortable, maybe doing things, spending time with your dog, just kind of like doing your own thing, and everyone else is in this fiery energy and they're wanting you to be in that too, and you're just like, nah, that's not what I'm doing. Because underneath the King of Pentacles, the star was there. So the star card, I forgot who else got the star, but it was in a different deck. I think it was Capricorn. So if you have Capricorn in your chart, you might want to look that up. But this is kind of like the wish card, but it's being depicted like this, but it's also a healing card. So a lot of things, maybe some good things are, you know, are happening for you. Maybe money's good. Maybe you got a job during COVID. Maybe you don't look like what everyone else is going through. So maybe some people are like, oh, they're selfish, or they're this and that, or, you know, maybe your comfort, the way how you're so comfortable intimidates others. But regardless, I'm seeing that you set your intentions for some things that you wanted more of. Maybe you want more. Maybe you want something, you want more of something, and that's okay, because it's not selfish. It's self-care. You get to choose what you want. You get to choose your outcome. So what I'm seeing for a lot of you, Taurus, is because you let a lot of stuff go. And with the 7, the 4 of Cups is coming out. Now, I did a new moon video in Gemini. You might want to check it out, because this was one of the cards that came out for the pick a card. But this looks like releasing. This looks like detox. It's almost like maybe you might feel like you're here, and that's great, but I'm seeing that like there's still a lot of stuff coming off of your aura. So if you're feeling like, hey, things haven't manifested yet, or you're feeling like this is kind of the energy, you're detoxing your last life. You're detoxing toxic people. I'm just seeing it fall off. And some of you guys could be trying to lose weight. I'm seeing that. I'm just seeing like anyone who's toxic or anyone that you don't want to be around, you're just releasing. And this is kind of that energy still, but it's creating space is what I'm seeing. It's creating space for emotional connection. It's creating space for clarity, because you have the World underneath this. Okay, so I don't want you to be intimidated by this. I'm just seeing a detoxing. So let it happen naturally. You want it to happen gradually and naturally, because it's sustainable. So you have the World, which is Capricorn energy. We got Aquarius. We have Scorpio. This is the Taurus energy, the Hierophant. And then we have the World, which is Capricorn, Saturn energy. So the World talks about an end of a toxic cycle, or end of a cycle, end of the, you know, a really long road. And this enlightenment, this Hierophant talks about enlightenment. It talks about this one specifically, right? Once you let go of all of those toxic habits, toxic people, stay in your zone. Even if it's just you by yourself, even if it's just you and Bae at the house, just kind of keep your circle small, keep your emotional, you know, kind of like just being sensitive about who you're around. But the World talks about the end of a cycle, and I'm loving this circle energy. There could be something, it's almost like everything that you've been through is worth it. Even though you're laughing, it's like maybe you don't, and for some Taurus, you could have lost a lot during this time. You could have been like, oh my gosh, I realized that my possessions don't make me, my friends don't make me. All the things that I thought I needed were actually things that I needed to release. So I'm really seeing for Taurus, it's like a new stability. Now the Hierophant's also the marriage card, and it's also the new home card. So for some of you guys, you could be manifesting a new partner, which is this King of Pentacles, someone who's in that energy while you're still releasing. So you just have to take it how it resonates. But I'm just seeing this end of a cycle, end of this tough cycle where you're always in defensive mode. You could be defending your relationship, you could be defending your happiness. It's kind of like I'm seeing the bull is going back to grazing. The bull is going back to a state of peace, and all of this toxic energy from the past, it could even be the past 4 years, is falling off. So feeling lighter, feeling free, feeling healed, feeling like something's coming in, something really good is coming in. So Taurus, keep doing what you're doing. Take care of yourselves out there. I'll see you guys in the next reading. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can book up to 15 days in advance. The link is in my bio if you're watching on Instagram. And if you're watching on YouTube, the link is down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.